Welcome to the channel. Today we're diving into a topic that's not only fascinating for car lovers, but also highly important for anyone curious about automotive performance. The difference between turbochargers and superchargers. These two systems are the most widely used methods to boost the power output of internal combustion engines. Whether you're talking about a high-performance sports car, a heavy-duty truck, or even an everyday sedan, chances are one of these technologies is hiding under the hood. But how do they work? Why do they exist? Which one performs better? And what are the pros and cons of each? By the end of this video, you'll fully understand what makes turbochargers and superchargers different, how they affect performance, and which one might be better suited to your driving needs. Let's start with turbochargers. What is a turbocharger and how does it work? A turbocharger is a forced induction device that increases the efficiency and power output of an engine by forcing extra compressed air into the combustion chamber. More air means more oxygen, which allows for more fuel to be burned, leading to more power. The turbocharger consists of two main components, the turbine and the compressor. These are connected by a shaft. The turbine is driven by exhaust gases expelled from the engine. As the exhaust gases pass through the turbine housing, they spin the turbine wheel, which in turn spins the compressor wheel. The compressor draws in fresh air, compresses it, and sends it into the engine's intake manifold. The beauty of this system lies in the fact that it utilizes waste energy, the exhaust gases that would normally be discarded to power the turbine. This makes turbochargers extremely efficient in terms of energy recovery. However, because the system relies on exhaust gas flow to operate, there is often a delay between pressing the accelerator and experiencing a surge in power. This is known as turbo lag. Turbo lag is one of the most significant disadvantages of a traditional turbocharger setup. At low engine speeds, exhaust flow is limited, and the turbo may take a moment to spool up and produce boost pressure. To combat this, manufacturers have developed advanced turbo technologies like twin-scroll turbos, variable geometry turbines (VGT), and electric turbos, all designed to reduce lag and improve responsiveness. Advantages of turbochargers. One of the biggest benefits of turbochargers is fuel efficiency. By making smaller engines more powerful, turbos allow manufacturers to use downsized engines that consume less fuel while still delivering impressive performance. This concept is known as engine downsizing, and it's a major reason why turbochargers are so commonly found in modern vehicles. Turbocharged engines also tend to produce fewer emissions when tuned properly. Because the engine can burn fuel more efficiently, the overall combustion process is cleaner. Combined with catalytic converters and modern engine control systems, turbocharged engines can meet strict environmental standards while still providing enjoyable driving experiences. Additionally, turbos offer significant tuning potential. Many enthusiasts love turbocharged engines because they can be easily upgraded for even more boost in performance. Swapping in a larger turbocharger, adjusting boost levels, upgrading the intercooler, or reprogramming the ECU are all common ways to extract more power from a turbo engine. From a performance standpoint, turbochargers offer excellent high RPM power delivery. Once the turbo is spooled, the power curve remains strong through the upper rev range, making turbos ideal for highway driving, high-speed runs, and engines designed for long pulls. Disadvantages of turbochargers. Despite their many benefits, turbochargers do come with their share of drawbacks. As mentioned earlier, turbo lag is one of the most notable disadvantages. In stop-and-go traffic or low-speed acceleration, turbocharged engines can feel unresponsive until the boost kicks in. Although modern solutions like smaller turbos or variable geometry setups help reduce lag, it's still present to some degree in many vehicles. Another concern is heat. Turbochargers operate at extremely high temperatures due to their connection with the exhaust system. This means they require high-quality engine oil, regular maintenance, and sometimes additional cooling systems like intercoolers and oil coolers to ensure reliability and performance. Furthermore, turbocharged engines are often more complex than naturally aspirated engines. The presence of more moving parts, sensors, and pressurized systems increases the chance of failure over time. That's why turbocharged vehicles may have higher maintenance costs, particularly as they age or are driven aggressively. Finally, turbo engines can suffer from boost overrun or turbo surge if not tuned correctly. These issues can reduce engine life or cause serious damage if ignored. What is a supercharger and how does it work? Now let's shift gears and talk about superchargers. A supercharger is also a forced induction system, but unlike a turbocharger, it is powered directly by the engine through a belt or gear attached to the crankshaft. This mechanical connection allows the supercharger to deliver compressed air into the engine as soon as the engine begins turning, with no lag. There are several types of superchargers, including Roots type, twin screw, and centrifugal. Each has its own method of compressing air and delivering boost. The Roots supercharger pushes air directly into the intake manifold using spinning lobes, while the twin screw compresses air inside the rotor housing before sending it into the engine. Centrifugal superchargers operate similarly to turbochargers, but are driven by a belt instead of exhaust gases. The defining feature of all superchargers is instant throttle response. Because there's no waiting for exhaust gases to build pressure, power delivery is immediate and linear. This makes superchargers ideal for high-performance vehicles where quick acceleration and responsiveness are more important than fuel efficiency. Advantages of superchargers. The biggest advantage of superchargers is instant power. There's no lag, no delay, you press the gas, and the engine responds immediately. This makes driving a supercharged car feel more natural and exciting, especially in performance and racing environments where throttle response is critical. Superchargers are also generally simpler than turbochargers. They don't require complex exhaust routing, wastegates, or high-temperature shielding. This can make installation easier and sometimes more reliable, especially in custom builds or aftermarket modifications. Another major benefit is that superchargers produce more torque at lower RPMs. This makes them a great choice for large displacement engines or vehicles that need strong low-end power, such as muscle cars, trucks, or off-road vehicles. Superchargers are also popular in drag racing and street racing scenes because of their ability to deliver full boost from idle, giving cars a massive edge at launch. You'll often find them in American V8-powered vehicles like Dodge Hellcats or Ford Mustangs. Disadvantages of superchargers. However, superchargers also have their drawbacks. First and foremost is fuel consumption. Because superchargers are mechanically driven by the engine, they take some of the engine's power to produce boost. This parasitic loss reduces overall efficiency and leads to higher fuel consumption, especially under heavy throttle use. Secondly, superchargers can add mechanical stress to the engine. The belt or gear system places extra load on the crankshaft, which may lead to increased wear and tear if not properly managed or maintained. Another limitation is that superchargers typically do not produce as much peak power as turbochargers, at least not without significantly increasing engine displacement or RPM. For this reason, some supercharged engines may not match the high-end power delivery of turbocharged engines, especially in lightweight sports cars. Lastly, superchargers can be loud. The distinctive whine or scream of a supercharger is a fan favorite among enthusiasts, but some drivers might find it intrusive, especially in daily driving conditions. So now that we've explored both turbochargers and superchargers in detail, from how they work to their advantages and limitations, the big question is, which one is better? The truth is, it depends on what you want from your vehicle. If you're after fuel efficiency, better emissions, and a smoother power delivery, especially for city and highway driving, then a turbocharged engine might be the smarter choice. It gives you the performance boost without sacrificing economy. But if you're someone who wants instant throttle response, raw acceleration, and a thrilling driving experience, especially for racing or high-performance applications, then superchargers deliver that punch with zero delay. Modern technology continues to evolve both systems, and now we're even seeing hybrids of both, known as twin-charged engines, where a supercharger and turbocharger work together for the best of both worlds. Ultimately, whether you're a gearhead, a casual driver, or a future car buyer, understanding these systems helps you make smarter decisions about your ride. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like the video. It really helps us out. Subscribe to the channel for more in-depth car tech breakdowns. Comment below and tell us which one do you prefer, turbo or supercharger. Also, let us know what topic you want us to cover next. Maybe hybrid engines, CVT transmissions, or even how jet engines work. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Until then, drive safe, stay curious, and keep exploring the machines you love.